How are you, fellas? Nice to see you. Where to today, boys?
How about travel and leisure?
I thought maybe while we had everybody here, we could talk about some of the places we used to go to get our kicks or go on vacation, travel and leisure.
Oh, that does sound like fun. I have some great memories, some great memories.
Well, Jimmy, why don't you kick us off? Tell us where you guys went on your vacations or just to get out of town for a while. Go ahead.
Let's see. I think one of my fondest memories is before I started going out west most of the time, we went down to Miami Beach a couple of times, and there was this really, we thought swank. I guess it was swank because the Rat Pack and everyone were there, but it was Castaways, and they had a bar in there.
Yeah, the Wharf, wasn't it called the Wharf?
No, it was the Wreck. The Wreck.
Oh yeah, that's right. They had the bartender that used to do the.
Yeah, the bartender used to put a tray of drinks on his head and walk around. That was that was something else.
Yeah, I agree 100%. We used to take that trip down to Miami, and it just everything. People knew your name. The service was first class. There was just no dawdling. It was just you were welcome. It was first class service. They knew your name, and it was just a good time. You knew you were on vacation, and there was no rush. It was a slower world, and I got to tell you, the food was a lot better too.
Yeah, I second. I agree with that 100% for sure. The food, yeah, 100%.
It's just. The food was better. I don't know if it was a better quality or if it, sometimes the food can be great, but the service is so bad that it kind of takes away from the food. I don't know what it is, but back then, everything was better. There was more variety. We used to get Monte Cristo sandwiches. I had good luck finding one of those nowadays. And the hotels, the motels were clean. The pool was clean. There wasn't any, trash laying around. People were having a good time. It was very civil and polite, and it was just I enjoyed every trip out there, especially along the old Route 66. There were so many just beautiful motels along that route.
Yeah, that's right, because we used to stop when we first get into town down there in Miami. You see, we would stop in and go to Wolfie's, which was a pretty famous place. Also, it was a diner, but the waiter there, after a while, he knew who we were. He knew us by name, and we knew his name, and it makes you feel a little more, welcome, if you know what I mean.
And I gotta say, unlike today, people they got to do something different every year for their vacation, or it's hard to find a favorite. But I know you guys used to go down to Miami mostly, but I always trekked out west. I always thought the Route 66 thing was just something else. All the motels along the way were all family owned, and you knew what you were getting into. And the other part of it is that eventually they knew your name. They almost was like they expected you to show up at a certain time of year, and were a little concerned if you didn't.
Yeah, we took a trip a time or two out that way as well. When you got into in Miami, there was a lot of the Googie architecture, but as you went along Route 66, especially as you got into the desert Southwest, that Googie architecture with the wings and the fins and the starbursts and all that really was something special to see. Instead of having a name on the wall or a sign, the whole building was a billboard. It just told you, you've arrived, this is the place to be. You're going to have some fun here.
Yeah, that's absolutely the facts. I didn't get down to Miami all that often, but I did take the Route 66 almost every year for vacation, and some of the signs and the neon and the motels, and it was just I mean, people don't know what they missed. It's sad. And when you go now, I've done it a couple of times more recently, and all of that stuff is gone. It's just if it is there, it's rotting away and broken down. But people just moved on. Like I said, it's just the whole world has gotten so much faster that nobody has any time to just slow down and enjoy the scenery. It's just rush, 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 and everything is very utilitarian. There's no those signs. Some of them are just were just incredible.
Oh yeah, and I can remember we took a trip or two out to Las Vegas, and you know. Well, you had a pretty good experience in Las Vegas. I imagine that's one of your stops along your western route.
Oh yeah, I can remember almost every stop. You know, from Tucumcari, New Mexico, and you get down into the mountains there, and then we'd hit up Vegas. We'd end up at the dunes usually, and you know, again, when people remember your name, that's really something. But when you get to a big, glamorous, city, a big place like Las Vegas, and the guy actually remembers your name. Now remember, a lot of these employees in those days stayed at the same employer all of their career, and so it wasn't like every time you went there was a new face, or it wasn't like that like it is now. And when one of those guys from Vegas remembers your name, in a good way, of course, it makes you feel kind of special like.
Well, gentlemen, my friends, we've probably spent a little more time than we ought to have straightening out the world, as it were. And as it happens, I have to go use the facility. So, what do you think we should touch on next time?
I don't know. That sounds pretty good to me. Maybe we could touch on a lot of the restaurants and stuff from back in the day. That I got to tell you, these trips down memory lane, fellas, it sure brings back a lot of nice memories going down this trip on memory lane with you.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too, and memory lane sure it has a few more potholes every year, but it's still a good time, fellas.
Yeah, brother, you're not kidding. I mean, really. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us, and like we always say,
we'll see you yesterday.
We'll see you yesterday. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.